Alright, here it is. Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception DLC Flashback Map Pack number 2, The Train Wreck. And right here at the very beginning, I was changing my sensitivity settings because in the previous match, my accuracy was terrible and I got destroyed. We were facing a party of 5 max rank. It was bad. And playing in a party of 3 here. I got a couple friends, my GameCube unmubbed, and a couple randoms, of course. Randoms running about, making things crazy. And the other team actually had some decent players. I mean, decent in the fact that they were ranked up, not decent in the fact of their skills, as you'll see here in a few minutes, but for the most part, I mean, I didn't expect to get a Rampant in this match at all. Like, I really can't believe I got one. Because I ended up getting a whole bunch of kills at the very end because near the start, I wasn't really getting that many kills and the score was jumping up really quick. So I didn't think I had any chance to get 20 before the match ended, but it ended up working out in the end. And Eddie killed Eddie Raja there. And I don't even remember this power play at all, honestly. I have no memory of it. I might have checked the score just to see who the power play person was going to be, but I don't have any memory of this power play at all. Honestly, I thought this was actually a close match up until near in the midway point of the match. I finally looked at the score for the first time, and then I all of a sudden realized this was actually a complete and total demolishing of the other team. Because I seriously thought that it was decently close. I don't know, it felt like a type of match where it would actually be a challenge from the other team, but it really wasn't. The other team was terrible, so I don't know. I really don't know what was going on with that, but I just now got to 5 kills, and we already have 18, so I mean, it didn't seem like I was going to get a Rampant at all throughout most of the match. And I actually had some pretty decent use of cover in this match, if I do say so myself. I thought, anyway. I don't know, maybe it's just standard use for most people, but I usually don't really use the cover as much as I do in this match. I usually just charge them and see what happens. But, yeah, pretty much, I think right around here, and a couple, maybe a kill or two, was the very first time I even bothered to look at the scoreboard, because I thought it was 24-20, and then as you can see here, was it 23 to 5, 25 to 5 or something like that. I mean, pick up a couple kills right here. Got my dangerous medal, and yes, I'm using the gotcha kickback, which is basically situational awareness light. I mean, it's not really any cheaper than any other kickback there is. I mean, you can mean hammer kickback, quick boom, RPG, especially if you have RPG with explosive shell expert. Gotcha's really not even that cheap, honestly. And I mean, it's actually really useful, especially during this power play when we're exposed, because they can see where I am, but I can also see where they are. So it pretty much evens out and makes it pretty intense, I guess. But I probably played about 3 times as defensive as I usually play in this match. I'm usually not defensive at all. I usually run around and just charge people. But here I'm actually staying in cover. I hardly ever stay in cover for more than just a few seconds. But my accuracy was horrible right there. I don't really know what happened. But my accuracy in general is just really bad. But I don't know, I feel like I should have killed that one guy. See, I just now got a Fury. I just now got to 10 kills, and we already have 34, meaning that I would have had to get 10 of the final 16 points just to get a Rampant. And that usually doesn't happen, but in this match, I guess it just got fortunate enough for me to happen. But yeah, I got a lot of help from teammates in this match, though, that's for sure. I think Mub ended up with 11 assists at the end of the game, and Coop was pretty much, my GameCube, he was pretty much just going around and setting up kills at the end, and that Skillzor scared me. I didn't expect to see him there. But there was a couple times where that Skillzor guy came out of nowhere, and he's using the Cal 7, which that's a frightening weapon if you're trying to get a Rampant, and the Skillzor comes around the corner with a Cal. And right here, someone was trying to snipe me with a dragon, but I was smart enough to get out of the way, not leave my head exposed for him. And once again, example of why I'm not that great at this game is because of my accuracy. I just can't kill them the way I should, even with the sensitivity turned down. And right here, I was extremely lucky. I was one bullet away from death. His Gmal, that dude up there, was shooting the Gmal, and he was one burst away from defeating me. Somehow I was able to get the RPG kill there. That was probably the closest point to death of this entire match. And yeah, I pretty much just went on a complete tear near the end because I don't think I even have a rage yet. Yeah, I don't have a rage yet, and we already have 41 points, I think. And pretty much, I was just trying to get a rage. I was not going for Rampant at all. I did not expect to get a Rampant at all. And right here, this skeleton just dropped right in front of me. I was like, okay, that's an easy blind fire kill there just to get the rage. And I was satisfied with the rage. I mean, I needed to get 5 more kills, and we only had 7 kills available, so I really didn't think I had much of a chance. I used my kickback, that would help. And it ended up being really fortunate because a group of them clustered together over there. As you can see, there's multiple targets. And I ended up actually killing all 3 of them, which basically I practically had to do. And that skeleton right there, he scared me so bad. He comes out the Cal, I thought I was going to die. And then he ends up falling off the cliff, which gives me the kill, so I ended up getting a triple there. And then I ended up checking the scoreboard right here, and this is the first time in the match where I actually thought I was going to get a Rampant, because I only needed 2 more kills, and there were 3 kills available, and I knew there were enemies over here. And I got fortunate because I was able to get this guy, but that guy came, you see the Eddie there. First of all, he could have killed me. Second of all, my teammate could have gotten the kill, but instead I ended up getting the Rampant medal, as you saw there. And that Sir Francis Drake that was running with me, he ended up having a terrible score in the end. I'm not really sure what he was doing. And one of our team members left the game when it was 49-19. I have no idea why you would leave 1 kill away from a massive victory. And he had a pretty good score too, if I remember correctly, so I'm not exactly sure. I guess he got disconnected or something. And it's funny there, I only hit him like twice, and it gives me credit for the kill, which I thought was kind of funny. I basically stole that from Mub, but there you have it, 21-0. My 3rd ever Rampant on the train wreck. Thanks for watching.